Coming to you live from the Humming Hive. This is Optimal Play. I'm Brandon.
And I'm Ben.
And we are at Chapter 6 of Aeon's End Legacy, Strength of Mind. I'm not of great strength of mind after how our last game went.
No, that was a really brutal ending. We were doing so well, and then you just have it like taken away from us like so quickly.
Yeah, it was one of those heartbreakers where we like saw the route to victory. We were doing a lot of damage, and then like just the wrong card came up. And not only did we lose, so I guess pros and cons. I like that the scenario had us lose and then move on, because I prefer fail forward in campaign games as opposed to regular retry when you fail.
Yeah.
So that was I liked that about that chapter. But I don't like that it ruined half of our decks.
It did.
Half of our crystals are flawed now, I think is the word it uses.
Yeah, that might have been like the single game with the most consequence that we've had so far, between like an actual pretty significant upgrade to our characters and our decks themselves changing.
Yeah.
In a big way. I think this is going to be a really different game moving forward.
And really that has been, the campaign so far has been like unlocking mechanics and gradually upgrading our characters, but it hasn't had much of like, I guess the evolve system is the other example of like how a game plays out, how the details of how a game plays out affects your campaign. Like the evolve system is doing that, but this is the first time that it's affected like our cards, which was fun.
Yeah.
I liked it, but I also didn't like it because now my deck sucks.
Yeah, not happy with the results.
Nope. But you know, we have some new cards. We have the Voltaic Relay that will let us destroy cards, so we can just get rid of our bad crystals that way. That'll be the plan. Okay, well, it's Chapter 6. I guess you want to dive us in to the introduction?
The rumors were true. Maelstrom has awakened. Our scouts remain vigilant, watching over the sinkhole that appeared when Gravehold was destroyed. But it is only a matter of time before Maelstrom rises again.
Maelstrom was the name of the spiky ball that we fought as a team, right?
The very first one.
That's what we're referring to here? Okay, yeah.
Malistar has returned to the Forge, working on new equipment for you. Tools to be used in the fight against Maelstrom. He has located a strange, powerful ore on the surface that can be used to further augment his craft. This ore is guarded by a terrible nameless called the Death Mind. After the initial squad returned... Pleasant. No worries, it's fine. After the initial squad returned with most of their memories wiped, our scouts kept their distance. Read the front of L39.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't just hand you the Legacy deck. Here you go.
Yeah, okay.
Keep
Great,
going.
great. Using the information gained from the scouts, Brahma has made a plan. Her time under the control of fungal mesh has given her a unique insight into the mental powers of the Nameless. Brahma will travel with you and fortify your mental pathways, acting as an anchor for your memories to keep Deathmind at bay.
That sounds good.
This sounds helpful.
Yeah.
As it eats your memories and destroys neural pathways, Brahma will restore them. She will help you channel your powers and maintain your thoughts as you battle the Nameless. With her help, you hope to come out the other side with your thoughts intact.
You've been wondering when we'd get another scenario where like we have a huge helpful squad on our side. I guess we made it. We're at another one. It's just the one person, but
that's fine.
Brahma's pretty powerful.
Pretty powerful. She can like manipulate minds and stuff. Like that seems like someone I want on my team. Oh, open playmat, Chapter 6.
Okay, so Strength of Mind. If you have watched our campaign, you know that about the first half of this campaign, I had played before and then reset. But this one, as you can tell from the stubborn sticker, is brand new. We have a punch board of 10 bridge tokens, whatever that means. And then there's Deathmind. It's a... how would you describe this? Yeah, but it's also a brain.
Oh, it is also a brain.
It's a space.
That's so weird.
It's a baby space brain.
Baby space brain. Baby embryonic space brain with full bodies attached.
Really charming stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of It's a look.
Right. It sure is. Okay. Well, that's that open. The only other thing in there was the like divider for when this is in the box later. Okay. What else do we do?
Combine all of the Deathmind Nemesis cards with the basic cards used last.
Oh, we need to open deck 6.
Open stop 6 deck. Yep.
Here we go.
Yep. And then fight. That's really it.
Okay. All right. So
read the front of the next card after the game.
It just says it's just to build the Nemesis deck with these.
Yeah.
So there's no Brahma doesn't have a deck or anything. I wonder how how she figures into this.
No, yeah, that's combine all the Deathmine Nemesis cards with the basic cards you used last game to form Nemesis deck, following the instructions on page 10. Do not reveal any cards beyond the stop 6 card in the middle of the deck.
Okay, well, we have... This is a tier 0 card, which probably means we'll have to read the setup rules. Probably it starts in play or something. And then we have tier 1. Pretty standard 9 Nemesis cards other than that. And then the sign to stop. Okay.
The Deathmine tells us stuff. Oh, wow. There's a lot.
Yeah, would you read that for us while I do some Nemesis deck setup?
Yeah, there's a whole example here. Okay.
Oh, boy.
Setup.
Oh, like literally a picture of how the board should look. Interesting.
Oh.
So the bridge tokens go into the spaces between our supply stockpiles?
Yeah, that's what this looks like. Well, okay.
Yeah. Tell us about it.
Arrange the supply in a 3x3 grid. Place the tiles so that the gems start the top row, then relics, and finally spells. With each card type, arrange the piles by cost, least expensive to most expensive. Read the additional rules on the other side of the map for information about bridge tokens. Then choose 6 spaces orthogonally between supply piles and place a bridge token in each of those 6 spaces. Place them so that each token is between only 2 piles and there is at most 1 token between each 2 piles. Place Severlink into play with 3 power.
That's this tier 0 card, so let me put those on before we forget. But it sounds like we're going to need to make some decisions right off the bat about where we put those, but we need to understand them better first.
It does. So I'm going to read the rules.
And all that stuff about setting up the supply piles was just like, that was the way we already have it, right?
Yeah.
That's sort of the standard, even though the game is normally not affected if we were to put these in a different order.
Yeah.
In this case, you have to be following the guidance, yeah.
Yeah, which makes me think that the order or the way that these are laid out is going to matter, which is interesting.
I guess so. I don't think I've ever seen that per se, yeah.
Okay, so additional rules. Players cannot gain the last card in a supply pile.
Oh.
During any player's main phase, that player may spend 5 or lose 4 pulse tokens to establish a neural bridge with Brahma and place a bridge token in between 2 orthogonally adjacent supply piles. Place a bridge token in between any 2.
Okay.
Oh, so Brahma places bridge.
Oh, so that's the representation of Brahma rebuilding our neural pathways.
Yes.
Okay.
Bridge tokens cannot be placed between 2 supply piles which already have a bridge token. Supply piles with bridge tokens between them are connected. 2 supply piles are connected if a path can be traced from one supply pile to the other via bridge tokens.
Oh, so you can have multiple connections such that, so the Torporine can be connected to the Pyrogeist if there's a bridge here, 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 I think is what it's saying. Right? If a path can be traced from one supply to the other via bridge tokens.
Yes.
Okay. And yeah, the example on the back kind of showed, I did notice, and I didn't know if it was significant or if it was kind of random, but that in this example, they are all in sort of one snake of connections. So it seems like maybe that's what we will want to do.
Right.
But why do we care if they're connected?
When a player gains a card from the supply pile not connected to the first supply pile in the top row, that player suffers 2 damage.
Oh.
So it seems to just be a damage effect. Right? Yeah. So we want to get pathways so we don't take damage buying cards.
So So in order to be able to buy cards for our deck without killing ourselves, we need those. Also, Sever Link sounds like something that might remove bridges. Because Sever Link is...
Sever Link.
That's what it sounds like. So it says, when the last power token is removed from this card, resolve it immediately. That's how power cards usually work. I don't know why they specified that, but okay. Power 3, Deathmine severs a neural bridge, discard a bridge token in play. If you can't, Gravehold suffers 20 damage. Oh. That's just a fun way of saying you lose the game, I think.
Yeah.
Do not discard this card from play, instead add 3 power tokens to this card. So every 3 Nemesis turns, we have to destroy a bridge.
Okay.
And it looks like it's our choice, but... yeah, so that's interesting because that kind of means we maybe want to build a bridge to the cheaper spells and then later on kind of lose the bridge to the Fire Chakra when we don't care about it anymore and build one to Pyrogeist instead. It might it's going to evolve over time.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But it seems like we're going to need to do that often then. And that's going to be spending $5 to do it.
or 4 pulse tokens, which I didn't actually see that coming. We were talking between games about how annoying it is that we only got to play with 2 of the pulse cards of the 4 offered, because they would just all be better if we were playing with all of them. But it's cool that we have another use for pulse tokens, which makes me happier to have pulse cards.
Definitely, yeah. I think you're probably right. It's probably going to be the way for us to deal with these.
And it's going to be an interesting tension with like Breach Communion, where you can spend pulse tokens to do 5 damage instead of 2.
Yeah.
But you might need those for the bridges. Yeah, interesting. And then it has just a mere 80 health.
Mere 80. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Okay.
Yeah, so 80 health for the Nemesis, 30 for Gravehold. Severlink is going to just always be in play, and then we have sort of a Nemesis area there, a Nemesis
rough. Yeah, we really
deck.
Okay.
Turn order is there. We have our opening hands. Are we ready?
I'm intimidated by this one. This is a lot.
There's a
lot of moving parts.
It's gonna be rough, but I'm excited. I think it's cool. I think it's a cool design.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, are we ready to start? But what we need to do is, actually, I don't know if we covered this. The Unleash is to remove a power token from Severlink. So,
I missed. Yep.
I had said every 3 Nemesis turns this would happen, but it's actually could be substantially more often and less predictably than that. Interesting. Okay. But we need to place our initial 6 bridges, right?
Yes, we do.
So we probably want access to all the gems in the early game?
Probably.
Like, should we definitely...
So let's just visualize this, right? I'm gonna actually
Yeah, that's
try
fine.
and
It's fine.
push things. So we need to start up here.
Yeah.
So I think we kind of vibe.
Oh, and okay, it has to connect to the first supply pile in the top row. So that Soothing Torporine is like the source that we need to connect things to. Okay.
Yeah. So, because I would really like access to these.
Yeah, you have 2 breaches open at the start with all of our upgrades, so you want to be able to grab some good spells.
I'm
And I think that Breach Communion to also be generating some pulse tokens, very good for you to be able to buy early.
We really get 6? 6 feels like a lot.
These 2 are not connected though. So you do have, right, like because there's no connection through this row, so.
Oh, there needs to be
doesn't
a
work.
connection here?
They need to be connected back to the Soothing Torporine, so some other choice has to be made here.
So would like this be the...
Yeah, that looks pretty good. So that gives us everything with the Fire Chakram and the Pyrogeist. I mean, maybe the Fire Chakram we like don't buy this game. It's not that great a card.
Honestly,
maybe we never worry about it. Maybe the goal will be to stay at about 1 more than we start with, connect that, and then we can access everything with Fire Chakram, and that's fine. It could be a thing we do.
I'm kind of leaning that way, yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to see just how well we can maintain those.
Definitely, yeah. Well, yeah, my intention is to get the Breach Communion right off the bat, and then at least have a way to constantly be slow rolling counters. And it can just exist.
Right.
I want to try and leverage these open breaches that I have, and I think that's a good way to do it.
It is. It is. If you could just put it there generating pulse tokens, like that's pretty reasonable.
Yeah. I mean, there's something to be said for Voltaic Relay, because that also gets you 3 just in one
Gets
go.
you 3 or 2 and destroy a card. Both of those are very good.
Right.
And I think that card, I liked Voltaic Relay because I like destroying cards, especially these flawed crystals, but I think that now the Nemesis here made that card way better. I think that card is incredible now, and I'm very glad it's in our supply.
Definitely.
Because it was, I think, one of the best ways to get bursts of pulse tokens that we had the option to take. Okay.
But this also can get rid of some of these damaged crystals, and then we can just have an easy way to get more money. Actually, that might convince me to go with the Voltaic Relay. Because if we each have one of those right off the bat, and then we can just start destroying the cheap crystals and upgrading them with the big gems.
I mean, I think that it's like normally Voltaic Relay probably 1 copy each would be like plenty, because eventually there's diminishing returns to destroying cards. You're like down to only good cards you don't want to destroy. But the fact that they generate 3 pulse tokens, which will always have a good use, I think we probably just want to buy that whole stack if we can afford it.
Yeah, that's probably our first buys, honestly.
All right, well, like a good YouTuber, 15 minutes into the video here, let me suggest that you hit the like button and subscribe to Optimal Play if you haven't. I feel silly saying that on part 6 of a campaign, but maybe someone jumped into this episode specifically.
Yeah, and you know what? We give you great rules or great analysis on the way we do things, so it's always nice to keep it up,
Absolutely. Okay, I guess it's time to draw a turn.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see what happened. You shuffled?
I did.
Okay.
And you can tell because I'm on top.
Okay. Just gotta make sure.
Completely fair. All right, well, I just have my 4 non-broken crystals and a cryotherapy, which is an ether. Has 2 abilities now. One is that I gain a life. Oh, speaking of which, we should probably start with our life tokens. I'll take care of mine after my turn. You go ahead.
Sure.
And then, so that's not useful right now. I have to have 3 breaches open, and I'm at full health. But then I can reveal the top card of the turn order deck and place it on the top or bottom. It's you. I think we would like you to go and get your sparks equipped and stuff for whatever weak minions come up soon.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
So I'll leave you on top.
Yep.
And now then I have 5 to spend. This refined aluminium, 2 ether and an ally draws a card is excellent. And I have 5. I think I just buy it. Okay.
Ooh, the shard actually might also be good for us too. Again, because of the charges.
No, those are pulses.
Oh.
Completely different. Similar sound.
Oh man, sorry. Good catch. Good catch.
Oh, it's a word with a similar meaning, but
Yep.
It's different. Yeah. So that cares about charges, which are what we buy to use our powers.
Thank you for the catch.
Which, yeah, I got to remember to start buying those charges, I guess, because my deal 7 damage to a minion and focus any player's breach twice. Like, I have the ultimate early game charge power.
Yeah.
I want to get that charged up. Okay. Well, we know it's your turn next.
And you start with 2 for your.
Oh, thank you. I forgot. My anti-freeze ability starts with 2. Hell yeah.
That is the reason I have my druidic focus to give me 2 free breach charges on my 3rd breach, which opens it up.
Totally forgot that. Thank you. Okay, it is your turn.
My go? Cool. So I have a pretty similar turn here. I have 4 crystals, and this will let you discard a spell in your hand to draw a card if you would like.
Actually, yeah. Discard a spark to flip my deck and draw that aluminium that I just bought. That seems incredible.
Seems pretty good.
Yeah.
And then I'll try and say that a little bit more. I'll prep the spark in the open breach. Oh, and because I have, try that again. If I have 1 charge or less, I gain a charge. So
nice.
I just get a free charge. And now with my 4...
We kind of both start with 2 charges, because I just start with them outright, and you get them the first 2 times you play your signature card.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It's pretty good, yeah. And I'll just get the Voltaic Relay and stick that on top of my deck and get it going.
Love it. Okay. Next turn is the Nemesis. I think that worked out fine. Okay, so 1 power comes off of Sever Link, and then Kinetic Construct is going to have 7 health.
Read Evolve deck card.
Oh, always fun. Okay, read Evolve card deck E60. All right.
Kinetic Construct. That doesn't sound good.
The title of this card is Kinetic Construct Attacks Brahma. The Kinetic Construct appears, a glowing configuration of prisms and shakes, crackling with a cascade of energy. Arcs of electricity spout from the beast. Is it a beast? What is it? It looks like it's like a cube full of fish eggs.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like.
Okay, but I guess it's both a construct and a beast. Anyway.
Terrifying.
Arcs of electricity spout from the beast, shocking Brahma and pinning her to the ground. Defeat Kinetic Construct to rescue Brahma. Place this card next to Kinetic Construct. When Kinetic Construct is discarded, read the back of this card.
Okay.
All right. I kind of expected it to say, like, we can't build more bridges until she's saved or something, but it didn't say that.
That's what I also expected.
And then Kinetic Construct itself, on its persistent ability, will be Gravehold suffers 2 damage, place a bridge token into play, then discard a different bridge token to play. So that's actually a good, well, it could be a bad thing that it forces us to change our connections, but it also is an opportunity. I guess it'll depend. We'll see who goes next.
It still has Brahma, so I kind of just would like it dead.
Yeah, and it's dealing 2 damage to Gravehold. I don't think that it's a long-term plan to leave it in play. And I'm up. Well, I don't have a spark to equip because you cycled it for me. I do have a refined aluminium that will let you draw a card.
Excellent.
And 4 fractured or flawed crystals that cannot be used to buy a spell. So I have 6. I kind of want to buy 3 charges, I think. And then next turn, I could fire my Ice Bolt, which does exact lethal to the Kinetic Construct already, which means you could save your sparks or fire them at the boss because that should be under control.
I think that's really good.
Okay, next turn is you.
I am going to Voltaic Relay. So any player gains 3 pulse tokens. I will. If I want to send the spark. So here's the question. I might lose a spark because I want to have the $3 to buy a Soothing Torporine, so then I can start getting rid of these crystals.
That was a statement, not a question.
That is the statement. The question is, does this seem like a reasonable, how does that approach feel to you? Because I also, I want to buy another Breach Communion pretty quickly.
Yeah, so you're using the relay to destroy a spark?
Destroy a spark now.
I think that's fine.
Yeah, I think it's not exactly how I imagined my plan to be, but I think it is the plan that we want.
Okay.
So we will do this. I'll end up prepping my second spark.
And you have 3 to spend.
And I have 3, which will be a Soothing Torporine.
Nice.
Which goes here.
Yeah.
And that is my go.
Okay, should be the Nemesis. Yep, so Severlink is going to happen on the next turn. And then Gravehold suffers 2, and putting it at 28. And we must remove and then add, or add and then remove a bridge token. So do we just we could just do something like connect to Fire Chakram for now instead of Refined Luminium? Right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's okay.
Okay. And then if this goes off, this can be the one we remove.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Or I wonder.
And then we can just rebuild the Refined Aluminium when we have the time.
We could also, as this evolves over the course of the game, maybe we could just try to get a Brain Knife or 2 and then never need that stack again. That's not one where we usually want a bunch of them.
True.
Especially because it's a pretty bad card once our breaches are all open. Mm-hmm. And it only opens an ally's breach or focuses an ally's breach. So mostly you want one. I don't even know if I want one because you open your breaches so fast.
Yeah, I don't even know how, it's probably still going to be good, right? We probably still want to have a Brain Knife, but the problem is I think our pulse tokens right now are the most important thing. So even opening these breaches
Speaking of which, did you take your 2 pulse tokens that were remaining from your Voltaic Relay? You gained 3, spent 1. Right?
I did not gain the pulse tokens. No,
that's that stack right there. Yeah,
thank you.
Just off camera, but there you go.
And then I spent 1. So.
Yeah.
Great, thank you.
And it's as a reminder, the only rule for pulse tokens that isn't just on the cards is you have a maximum of 5. You can't hoard a whole lot of them.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so that was the Kinetic Construct. It does draw a new card. It's our friend the Spine Thresher, who has 4 armor. Well, there's a use for your sparks. 4 armor, 1 hit point. And on Persistent, it will unleash any player suffers 1 damage, and it tries to evolve.
The unleash is not going to be great.
No. But what will be great is that we're totally going to have our turn next and not have it unleash. Okay.
What's the worst that can happen, right?
Right.
Nothing.
Famous last words. Okay. It's me. Great, because I have... Well, I'll start with Cryotherapy. I don't have breaches open to heal myself, but I can look at the top card. It's you. Do we leave it on top? Do we care? I might bottom this because I'm about to take out the Kinetic Construct. Okay. And you going doesn't mean you can take out the Spine Thresher, so maybe...
I can silence it.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's maybe a good reason to leave you on top. Unless you'd rather spend that money.
No, because the rest of my hand is also kind of money. So I would probably just still buy the Breach Communion and be okay.
I'll leave you on top then.
Yeah.
All right, and then I have 5 total ether, so I'm spending 2 of it on a charge, and I will fire off my ability. So that's going to deal 7 damage to a minion. That will kill the Kinetic Construct.
Awesome.
Before we resolve that card, just so I don't forget that I'm in the middle of using my ability, I can also focus any player's breach twice. Do you want a 3rd breach open? Or should I focus on one of mine?
I think, well...
You know, why don't I focus your 4 breach? This can be any breach.
Okay,
that gets it one from opening, and then. So I may never buy a brain knife. I might just suggest that you do to help me open mine. And if I'm firing this off one more time, like you'll be pretty much good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll find a good time to do that.
Okay, so that is 2 ether spent, 3 floating, but we are destroying the kinetic construct and seeing what happens.
Yeah, what happens?
Rescue Brahma is the title. As the lifeless construct crumbles, Brahma is free to redirect the stores of energy she was using to defend herself. The player who discarded a kinetic construct gains a card that gains a card, comma, that gains pulse tokens, comma, from any supply pile. I feel like shouldn't have had the commas. Anyway, gains a card that gains pulse tokens from any supply pile. That player does not suffer damage from Death Mind for gaining this card. Oh, so any supply pile. But we've connected all the pulse token cards, so and then we return this to the evolved deck. So it's just a freebie card. I think I'll take a Voltaic Relay.
Yeah, I think that's pretty solid.
Okay, that was good. And that leaves me with 3 to spend.
Yeah. Do you have 1 Voltaic Relay, or is that your second?
That's my first.
That's your first? Oh, then take the Voltaic Relay.
Yeah. And I just don't have breaches to leave a spell prepped in or anything. I think I just with 3 by a Soothing Torporine.
Seems good.
Yeah.
It's a good turn.
Yep. I liked it. And it is your turn next.
All right. Hopefully another good turn. I will use the Soothing Torporine to silence the Spine Thresher.
Hell yeah. There's a silence token.
I have a Flourishing Decay, so I have 1 charge or less. Ooh. I will gain a charge, and you can also...
What's the top of my deck?
Cycle?
Crystal. Probably since we're against this Thresher, I should keep my Spark.
I think.
It's actually,
I'm also throwing.
Yeah. Cast those for sure. Yeah, there's two armor down.
Yeah, and so I have $4 total here. I was gonna do Breach Communion just to help give me another way to start getting these pulses.
I think that's good.
Going, and then I can worry about trying to find time for this Brain Knife.
Sure.
Does that seem reasonable to you?
Yep, totally.
And that goes actually. That goes before even the Soothing Torporine, right?
Yes. Cool. Yes, because everything you played goes after. Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Okay. Next turn is you again. Draw your hand and hit the road. Hit the ground running. That's what I was looking for. Hit the road. Get out of here.
Get out of here. Oh, I might have a really boring turn. It's how many dollars? $2.
Yeah, two to buy a charge. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I think I will Voltaic Relay unless you want this effect.
I would be happy to destroy one of these flawed crystals in my hand.
Because I'll buy another Torporine then. If it's either I buy a charge or you do this.
Well, remember, these are pulses.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why you're talking about charges.
Because then because if I do it to myself, I would get rid of the crystal.
Oh, I see.
And then I would buy a charge.
And then you have just enough to buy a charge.
Right. Or gotcha. I do this to you, and you can cycle a crystal, and then I will buy a Soothing Torporine.
Yeah, I mean, your charges are not urgent because it heals a bunch of things that don't need healing. So, yeah, I'd like to take it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will destroy one of my flawed crystals.
Cool.
And gain the net of 2 pulse tokens myself. Seems good.
Then I'll spend 3 more to get another Soothing Torporine.
Cool. Okay, next up, the Nemesis. All right, so Severlink triggers and replenishes. We have to discard a bridge in play. We just want to throw away the Fire Chakram bridge?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the least important one.
Okay, and then the silence comes off the Spine Thresher, and Mind Feast. Gravehold suffers 4 damage. Unleash until Severlink has 1 power token. Well, that's annoying timing, so that's basically 2 unleashes to get Severlink back to 1. And you got Gravehold's damage. Okay.
That's not cool.
Yeah. And I go, and then the Nemesis is going again, so it's going to sever another link. That's happening fast.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I will prep a Spark, and then I have Refined Luminium. You draw a card.
Oh, cool.
And I have 4 total ether. So I'm torn between a lot of things, actually. Buying charges, buying a card, or focusing a breach. I should probably buy an Entangled Turn. I should probably get a little more econ going. So I think I'll buy that.
Yeah.
Those were flawed crystals, so they couldn't buy a spell, but they can buy that. Fine. Okay. And then it's the Nemesis. So The Sever Link is going to go off. Remove another bridge for us, if you would.
Oh, yeah. Oof. I
Yep.
think we lose this one.
We kind of have to. They're all kind of in a line. If we choose any other one, then we're just cutting off multiple cards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Spine Thresher is going to unleash, dealing a damage to any player. I'll take it. And it evolves. You could stick its final sticker on. And meanwhile, Waylay. Whew. Unleash twice. Gravehold suffers 1 damage for each player turn or a card in the player discard pile. This is terrible because that means Severlink is triggering again.
Okay.
And also, it's the maximum number of damage to Gravehold, so that's 4 damage.
Jeez, that's rough.
There's no reason to remove this because you've already cut off this.
Doesn't this give us this one? These two still?
No, they have to be connected back to the upper left.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
All right.
we gotta get that going. Yeah.
Not ideal.
No, not ideal. Yeah, that happened a lot in short succession.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty bad. And the Spine Thresher is still around.
Yep. We don't have quite enough sparks in play to pop it.
Man, those basic attacks really kind of hosed us there.
It is your turn.
Okay. Well, I will send the Spark at the Spine Thresher to take out another one of these shields.
Okay.
I have a Breach Communion and another Spark. So when prepped, once during your turn, and now it's prepped, right?
Yep.
So I will take another token, but I need 4.
You need 4 to do that, yeah, or 5 ether, yeah.
Or 5 ether. Well, I do have 1, 2, 3, I do have 5 ether.
Oh, that's interesting.
But I can also silence the Spine Thresher again.
That's also interesting,
And-
especially because we can't kill it for 2 more player turns.
Oh, you took the damage from it, yeah.
Yeah, I like silencing it.
Which seems like a play. Yeah, okay. So
Yeah, because next turn you can get the pulse tokens to. Well, you may end up wanting to use Breach Communion to kill Spine Thresher, depending on how turn's order shakes out. But
I might, yeah.
But if you are able to leave it in play, you get your 4th pulse token and can buy one that way.
Yeah. So yeah, I think we silence it. Because not dealing with that is almost as good.
Yep.
You can cycle a spell if you would like.
Don't have any.
Okay. And then with my 3 remaining bucks, I will use this opportunity to get a Brain Knife.
I like it. Okay.
Try and help you along.
And it's me. I will definitely spark that Thresher. Great. That means you can spark it to finish it off and leave your Breach Communion in play if that's what you want to do.
That's good.
Also, I have Voltaic Relay. I'm going to choose myself to gain 3 pulse tokens, but I'll go ahead and spend 1, I think, to destroy a Flawed Crystal. Mm-hmm. Then I have 4 left, so I'll go ahead and spend them to build a bridge. Do we just want to build it to Breach Communion, or is there any world where... What am I buying this turn?
Yeah.
I have 4 ether. I might just buy charges with it, though, actually. So I'll just probably put it here.
Okay. The other option, because I can't buy a spell next turn, is if you put it up by the Lumenium.
Oh.
I probably would buy the Lumenium.
I'll gladly do that, yeah.
Or, alternatively, I can just spend the 5. You know what? No, I'll buy the Economy, because I want to start voltaicing out stuff.
Yeah. Let's get you the Luminium.
Oh, crap.
Because you'll also, assuming you don't fire that Breach Communion, you'll have the pulse tokens to build a bridge.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it. And then with my undestroyed stuff in hand is 4 ether worth, and I can look at the top of the deck. It's the Nemesis. I mean, that is silenced. Are we fine with the Nemesis taking a turn? Probably so. It informs what you do with Breach Communion.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll leave it.
Yeah.
And I have 4 to spend. So yeah, I think I'll buy 2 charges because there's going to be another minion that'll be glad I did this. Okay. That's a turn, and then we know the Nemesis is up, so this Severlink ticks down.
I just pulled that.
Spine Thresher, it was silenced, and yeah, hey, there's a 7 hit point thing I'm glad I bought charges for. The Ravenous Leviathan, which on future turns will make Gravehold suffer 2 damage, and then it will continue evolving. So yeah, if I can get a big money hand and buy the rest of my charges, that would be pretty cool. Next turn, fuck. It's a Nemesis. Well, now I wish I had bottomed that card. I wonder, should I just almost always bottom the Nemesis? Because then I don't know. But it could be that the other Nemesis card was already the bottom, and then I set it up to take 3 turns in a row or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a hard
call. Yeah, you just don't have enough information to make it very well.
I think the odds there were that this was unlikely that the Nemesis card was next, right? I guess it's equally that it's a second bottom card, but it's fine.
Okay, well, Severlink ticks down on power, and then when Spine Thresher unleashes, it's going to trigger. So you could cut off the Brain Knife, I guess, if your plan is to buy the Luminium. We can leave that connection.
Well, now it's tough, because I also have the Voltaic Relay, which would let me start cycling these crystals out, which is the tough... I'm kind of in a tough way right now with my economy, because I want to start cycling my crystals, but I'm pretty much always set up to cycle your stuff better.
Huh. Yeah.
So
I don't know what the answer is.
I think, honestly, I'm okay losing the Luminium one, because I think if I can start cutting out these crystals out of my hand, it effectively raises the dollars that I have in my deck.
Yeah.
So I think
as long as you're buying some. Some things that are not crystals,
Right.
And then finally, the Spine Thresher evolves. Like it does. It's done it. Whatever it evolves into will have 1 hit point, but it did successfully evolve. So we are reading card E54.
You've been fighting this thing for so long.
Well, it did evolve once already. It started as like the Spine...
The little one.
Tingler.
The skull.
I don't remember what it was.
Spine Tingler?
I don't know what it was, but...
It's like just one of those wire things that you just gently put over someone's head with the little balls on it.
That sounds very pleasant right now.
It's a very... like chill. It gives you chills, you know? Like those little balls. They're good.
So this doesn't sound good, though. Over time, the Nameless have imbued their disturbing creation with even more power, growing its bony spines and sharpening their points. The Nightmare hunts you now, waiting for the moment to strike. Banish Spine Thresher. Place card E55 into play with the same number of life and shield tokens that Spine Thresher had before transforming. Do not trigger it this turn. Enter Spine Reaper, which has still, in the future, it will still get 4 shield and 2 hit points. That's not that different from 1 hit point. And then it will just unleash any player suffers 2 damage. Versus the Spine Thresher was unleash any player suffers 1 damage and evolving. So it cranks out a little more damage. Ultimately, could be worse.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, and it's still a tier 1 card, so I guess it had to not be ridiculous, but
I was more afraid of that. It's still annoying, but it's just a little less or a little more annoying.
Yeah.
Tiny bit.
Yeah. And then the Ravenous Leviathan is going to hit Gravehold for 2, which is down to 18 already.
Woof.
And it needs its final evolve sticker, so it's evolving next time it triggers.
You can kill that, right?
If I don't know, I guess I haven't looked at my current hand. I doubt that I have 8 to... I have 6. Yeah, unless you grant me a charge, which I don't think you can do. Because Brain Knife doesn't grant another player a charge.
No.
Yeah, I don't think I'm doing it until I go 2 more times. Ugh. So we will see. I could still get it. And it's you next, though. I'm sorry, wait, this is true. We haven't drawn a card. Never mind, it's not you next. We still have to draw a Nemesis card.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is Memory Burst. To discard this, we have to discard a prepped spell that costs 5 or more. Well, that's challenging. We haven't bought one, I don't think. And power 3, any player suffers damage equal to the number of bridge tokens in play, then unleash twice. Well, we could let the bridge tokens get down low. They already are only at 3.
Yeah.
And that's another way to play around this.
I'm kind of okay with that. Because we have to deal with this stuff right now.
Yeah.
We don't need to worry about buying things so much.
Not until the board's a little more under control. Like, I'm spending all my money on charges for a little while here, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's probably how we play around that, is we try to just keep the bridges will probably be at 1 or 2 by then. Oh, we don't want it to be down to 1, because then the unleash twice probably just kills us.
Well, also, the only downside is when we buy something not in, we just take 2 damage. And it doesn't seem like our health is going to be so pressured this. I know
so
it's
far,
not something we want to do all the time, right? But if we each have to do it like once,
right?
That seems better than trying to stretch ourselves trying to do something else.
Yeah,
you know?
Agreed. Okay, well, so that was that turn. Now it's you.
I will definitely spark the Spine Reaper.
Love that.
The Ravenous Leviathan, I can do 5 damage to.
I don't think there's... Well, no, because I don't know. Tell me about what new spells you would prep in Breach Communion's place then. Nothing?
Nothing.
Then probably not worth it.
Okay.
Because I would probably get the 7, which is exactly the right amount for my ability by the time we find that additional 2.
No, I think that's right. Oh, you said there's a max of pulse tokens?
You can only have 5. But you can gain one from Breach Communion.
Later,
You can gain one from Breach Communion, spend the 4 to build a bridge. If you want to.
Oh, that's how I have to do it.
Weirdly, I think that 5, I think it's enforced always. So the fact that you have 3, like Voltaic Relay says gain 3, spend 1. So I don't think you could gain all 3. You would gain 2, spend 1.
Right.
Which you could do. It's just slightly wasteful.
So I think we'll do the Breach Communion action to give me a pulse token. And I'm going to spend the 4 pulse tokens to build a bridge.
Okay, yeah. And then we probably don't want to build any more until that goes off.
Yeah.
But we probably needed to build 1 so that this Unleash Twice didn't just kill us. So yeah, I like it.
So where do you want this?
I do not have a strong preference because I am spending all my money on charges for the foreseeable future. So whatever you want.
Okay, so I'm going to put this here, I think. Because that seems like something we're more likely to buy right now.
Yeah.
Earlier. Then I'm going to Voltaic Relay myself. So I gain 3. It'll be net 2. Because I'm going to discard one of my damaged crystals.
Destroy, yeah.
Destroy, that's true. So I actually have a thought. Why don't I silence that minion?
I like it, because I think I need to go twice before I can kill it.
And then I gain a charge.
Sure. Yeah, that seems good.
Cool. So I'm going to actually silence the Leviathan and gain a charge.
All right, and then it should be my turn. Yep. Okay. I have Refined Luminium, so you're drawing your hand. Just draw yourself a 6th card.
Cool.
And that is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to spend on 3 charges, and that's it. That's the turn.
Cool.
Okay. Fresh turn on our deck, always scary.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like we're managing this okay so far.
Yeah.
It is. It's an interesting push and pull to see what may not be the only effect that punishes us for having a lot of bridge tokens, right? Which stops us from just building a bunch and being like, okay, we kind of got that under control. We're kind of we're kind of on autopilot with the bridge tokens. Like maybe we actually want to kind of keep it to a minimum and just build to the things that we know we want to buy next.
That's true.
Yeah, it's interesting. Or maybe this is a one-off and there's nothing else like it. It's hard to say.
Well, I think it's nice too because we have we each have whatever this card's called, the thing that gives us 3. So it gives us a really big burst either way. So we can be flexible in how we want to approach that element because as long as we have a few, and especially with Breach Communion, like I feel like my number of these charge or pulses is pretty manageable, and we can just strike out when we need it.
Although I would like to get to a point maybe sooner than later where I have 1 or 2 more Voltaic Relays and I can be spending a lot of pulse tokens on bridges and you can be actually shooting your Breach Communions, because that's 6, if you're spending the pulse tokens on it, that's 6 damage at a time. Like that's pretty big dents even in the 80 health.
Yeah.
Fairly early in the game, like if you were to shoot that right now, that's a lot of damage we're still at tier 1 of the Nemesis deck.
Yep.
Okay, but we'll see who's next. Oh, it's me. Cool. Great. Okay, I haven't even looked at this hand. I will prep a spark, I guess. Unless I want to destroy it. No, I don't even have any other spells yet. I guess I'll keep my spark. I have 2. I'll go ahead and play the Entangled Shard while I have 3 or more charges to gain an additional one. So I have 5 to spend, and Crystal is 6, but can't buy a spell with it. We don't have connections to any spells, so that's fine. So let me just, I'll play the Voltaic Relay, gaining a net of 2 pulse tokens and destroying this flawed crystal. And then I have 5, so I will spend 2 of that on a charge and fire my Ice Bolt to deal 7 damage to the Leviathan. A little bit of a shame that the silence didn't matter, but we didn't know that.
That's fine.
And that leaves me 3. I think I'll buy a Soothing Torporine with that 3. Especially as I'm destroying more crystals, I need to make sure I have more in their place.
Yep.
Also, I have a nice clump going here of like 6 or 7 that could maybe get rid of some powers in the future.
Ooh, that's really big.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna discard this Voltaic Relay in a way that keeps... No, actually, I want the Voltaic Relay discarded next to this Flawed Crystal I'd like to get rid of, so I'll do it that way. Okay.
Smart.
The stickers on these cards, I forgot that I was saying last game that I should sleeve our decks because... Well, the problem is once we sleeve these, though, we have to sleeve the entire market. And I don't want to do that.
Well, we just have a little stat.
I guess we just sleeve things as we buy them. That's such a pain, but like these stickers, I keep catching the corners. They're not going to last long. It's mildly annoying.
We both have enough years of sleeving and unsleeving cards. This is better not be a problem for us. Like, this would be the most embarrassing thing if we just can't slip a card in the sleeve.
You're absolutely right. It's me again. I'm not ready. Okay. Well, it's all money. Cryotherapy will let me, well, let's have maximum information, I guess. Refined Luminium will have you draw a card. And then I can look at the top card of the turn order deck. It's you. Do we want to let the Nemesis go before you? See if a minion shows up that you want to breach communion or something like that?
I have another spark, so I would probably prep it, but I don't know if we need to meta for something that has a shield so much. I'm cool either way.
I think I'm gonna bottom you.
I think that's probably better here because I would rather not. We know it's either me or the Nemesis, right? There's no other cards in there.
Yeah. I'm out for the round.
And I would rather not have Nemesis go twice at the end of a round.
Yep.
So, yeah, I like that.
Okay. So I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'll buy a Voltaic Relay and a charge.
Pretty good.
Yeah, now I'm done for a while. And next is the Nemesis. So token off Severlink, token off Memory Burst, and the Caustic Cocoon has 11 health. Persistent Unleash. Gravehold suffers 1 damage, and it will fully evolve. It's up to its last sticker.
That's not ideal.
No.
I'd very much like to...
But all that happened that Nemesis turn was that spawning, so that's not too crazy. It's your turn.
Okay, cool. So I could lose 2 pulse tokens. So I could shoot it for 6.
I think that's a good idea. Yeah. Because if we need to build another bridge, I'll have the pulse tokens to do it on my next turn is not that soon, but also we don't need a new bridge token
I also can
all that
silence
soon.
it.
I mean, you can do both.
Okay.
Por qué no los dos, right?
Fair.
Because I think there's at least one more Nemesis turn before we could possibly kill it. So.
All right. So I will breach communion and then spend the extra 2 pulse. So it does 2 damage, and then it does 3 additional.
Oh, I forgot that. Sorry, I forgot that that's not that's just my Aeon's End instincts. I forgot that you're not getting +1 from the breach. Normal Aeon's End has a buff on that breach, and we still are looking at regular breach 3s. I'm waiting for this to change that. It feels like it's going to happen, but anyway, so yeah, 5 damage to it.
But the good news is I will still silence it.
Love that. Okay.
One less
try to
thing.
keep it from evolving.
I will Brain Knife, so you can focus. Ally.
It's my lowest card.
Lowest,
right? Okay.
And I gain a charge. Then I have 3, 4. You can cycle a card if you would like.
It has to be a spell, right?
Has to be a spell.
Then I can't.
I think I'll actually take the Entangled Shard now that I have all of these charges. And I can't buy... I could buy a Voltaic Relay. Ooh, that's tough.
Yeah.
Because I still have a lot of these crystals.
I think it's worth considering because I kind of like us each having about 2 Voltaic Relays, and this would be the last one that anyone could buy, right? Yeah, I have 2 and you have 1 currently, and we can't buy the last card. I like you having them to like power up breach communions, and me having them to buy bridges, and in a pinch, you could also buy bridges.
True. That's true.
That's my
thinking. It doesn't have to be used to just cycle a card.
Although I guess breach communion, basically when you prep it, it gives you 1 pulse, so you're only really spending net 1 to amp its damage. So maybe all you need is 1 Voltaic Relay to fuel those. I don't know. It's up to you.
Yeah, that's the thing, is because you can also use yours on mine. You can give them to me.
True. Yes.
So
yes.
I think I'm going to lean on not taking an extra 1 because I need more spells right now. And honestly, it might be worth me taking the damage and getting another breach communion.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Because then even if I don't want to Voltaic Relay the a crystal, I can Voltaic Relay the spark and then just have Breach Communions rolling.
It had completely slipped my mind that it is an option to buy things and take the damage. I was totally in my head like we could not buy those cards, but you're right. You just take 2 damage.
And I'm full health, and I think
that's not the end of the world.
Having this,
yeah.
So I'll actually roll the dice on this. I think Breach Communions are going to be really important this game.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So I will pull that in with my $4.
Oh wait, no, but one of those was a flawed crystal. Can you not buy a spell with it?
Oh no, you're correct. I can't buy that. I could only buy the Voltaic Relay then, or the Shard. Damn.
Yeah, or charges if you wanted to just go Grateful. But I think I don't think that's a priority.
No, so I think we'll go back to the plan A. That was why I picked this. Thank you for calling me out, and we'll do that. I'll get money.
Okay, next turn is the Nemesis. So, ticking, silenced the cocoon so it doesn't evolve. That's perfect. And a Tremor. To discard this, we spend 7. Otherwise, in power 2, we unleash twice. Gravehold suffers 4 damage. Then, if Gravehold has 13 or more life, evolve. Which, depending on what card gets drawn next before this goes off, Gravehold may or may not trigger that. But it's still, honestly, we're getting to be late in the campaign, and it still has a space for a sticker. So we've been managing this Tremor well.
Yeah.
So I'm not too worried about it going off, I guess.
I think generally speaking, we've managed the evolve cards very well.
I think so.
I feel like we've done a really good job silencing or killing things or timing them out so it doesn't...
The silence has been really effective in slowing down the evolutions. Yeah. So that's doubly good because it's preventing the ability now and preventing the ability from getting worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really strong. Okay, that was the whole Nemesis turn. It was basically just a bunch of powers. So you are up.
Sweet. So we'll throw the spark. We'll throw the spark at the cocoon because why not, right?
Okay, yeah, I think so. Might as well.
And now I have a bunch of interesting things again. So I can silence the cocoon again.
Yeah, you could.
And keep it from evolving. And then I can burn Voltaic Relay a crystal away.
That's probably better. I looked over at your hand and saw that you had 4, and I wondered if you should just open your 4 breach. No time like the present on getting that +1 damage going. But I do think that in the long run, and I think that we can think long run because we're not on the brink of losing.
We're not, well, last words.
Right. I think destroying a flawed crystal is pretty powerful over the course of the remainder of the game.
Yeah, and it still gives us pulse tokens to rebuild our board, our neural pathway a little bit. So it feels not great to not be buying cards, but we're set up to not buy cards, right?
Yeah.
So let's keep doing it.
Okay.
So I'll silence Cocoon so we can keep the big strategy of not letting things evolve rolling.
Cool.
And I'll Voltaic Relay to net myself 2 pulses, and I will get rid of this flawed crystal and do nothing with my extra buck.
All right. Seems fine. It's your turn.
Oh, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did not even draw yet. And this is the first one of this turn, right?
First card of the new deck.
That feels good. So we'll set up the Breach Communion.
Yeah, you have the pulse token. Well, you gain 1.
I gain.
You have the pulse tokens to, if you get to go again, kill the cocoon with that, which is nice.
Yeah. So I have 1, 2, 3 because I have with my entangled shard because I have charges, and then 4, 5 with the soothing torporine.
You're one off of just killing the tremor, huh?
Oh, I am because I do also have the crystal in my hand. I could get rid of this.
No, you have to discard a prepped spell that costs 5 or more.
Oh, yep, can't do that.
We haven't even bought one.
Well, okay, I'll give you a Brain Knife.
Thank you. Focus my breach. Thanks.
I gain a charge, and you can focus a breach. I think now I spend the 5 and eat some damage.
Oh, I thought you were going to say to build a bridge, and I was going to say remember that we're about to get punished for a number of bridges.
No.
Okay, if you want to do that, I support it. Buy Bending Beam. Is that what since you said 5, I'm guessing?
I'm kind of thinking, well, I have the 5, and then I can try and get this open somehow, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we do that, and then the Bending Beam can live there, and then we can... Let's see how it goes.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens on the Nemesis turn. Okay, a lot is happening. So We are severing a link. This is going to trigger. I'm kind of wondering if we just have the only brain knife we need. And we cut that one?
I think that's the least important one, yeah.
Okay. And then memory burst goes off. So any player suffers damage equal to the number of bridge tokens in play. Did you just take damage for buying that spell?
I
think you
not.
should. Or yeah, I mean, or you should have, yeah. Okay. So I'll take this 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, so I'm down to 6. And then unleash twice, so 2 more off of Severlink. That card is done. The cocoon was silenced. Good job. A tremor counts down. And we have Brahma's Torment. To discard this, discard 2 bridge tokens in play. You ease Brahma's burden, read-evolve card E61. That seems like a good thing to do.
It does.
Or in Power 2, any player suffers 5 damage. The players collectively discard cards in hand equal to the number of bridge tokens in play. So it's either get fucked or ease Brahma's burden. I think we should probably aim for that one.
I kind of like the easing burdens bit.
Yeah, that seems like the way to go. Okay, so we're gonna want some bridge. If we're discarding 2 of our 3, we risk losing.
Yes.
So we need to build some bridges. Okay, well the next turn is you.
Okay, so I'm going to ping the cocoon.
I realize you might have been envisioning the communion giving you your 4th pulse token, but probably just killing the cocoon is the way to go.
Yeah, it's probably accurate.
Because I can't kill it, and you're not getting a turn for a while.
Keeping it from evolving, I think, is better.
Yeah.
We'll kill it.
Okay. And it's unleashing, so it's causing the bridges to collapse.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Yep.
So another round of the cocoon not.
I mean, I could have also silenced it, to be fair, but I think I'll spend the money.
I like you being able to spend the money, yeah.
Yeah. So I'll load up the spark, and I have decay if you would like to.
I don't have a spell again. I have like literally 1 spark, and that's my only spell still. I've not bought a single spell, I think.
4, 5. So I have 5. I think I just spend the 4 to open this. I would like the bending. It's open this or bending beam.
I like the opening the breach and not taking the damage. We can try to build a bridge there.
Okay.
You just prepped at least one of those sparks, right? You could probably have put it in your 4.
Yeah, I did just prep one of these sparks.
Might as well.
Okay. That seems reasonable. And then I can worry about bending beams and breach communions. I also can now start pitching these sparks too for the whatever the heck those for the voltaic relays.
Yeah, I like it. Okay. Nemesis. All right, world's about to collapse.
I already bought myself a bending beam. Look at me go.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, that's what you took. You took damage for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Severlink goes off. Discard one of our bridges. Probably the Luminium, although I would like us to have more of those.
Yep.
All right, and that's replenished. Tremor goes off. So unleash twice. Severlink. We're like, we need to build some bridges.
Yeah.
Tremor is going to also do 4 damage to Gravehold, and then if Gravehold has 13 life or more, which it does, evolve. So it does get its second sticker.
Ooh.
And that's 1 power off of Brahma's Torment. We really need to build bridges and discard 2 of them. Oh, sorry, I discarded it. There it was. Oh man, okay. Well, I'm probably going to build 2 bridges on my turn. That's probably
2 bridges?
Probably what I'm going to do. And I have multiple turns coming up. Yeah.
Okay.
I will have the pulse tokens and the ether to do it both ways.
I'll also be able to buy 1 bridge.
And Thoughtquake. If there are 3 or more bridge tokens in play, discard a bridge token in play. Otherwise, Gravehold suffers 6 damage. Well, right now that's actually preferable, but we're gonna need your Gravehold healing powers.
Yeah, pretty soon.
Shortly. Remember when we thought we were like in good shape? It's feeling less like that now. Okay.
Well, the other side is that if me taking this 5 damage would actually turn on my charge ability.
Oh, so it would heal you back
So
up.
it would heal me back up. So
that's not too bad. But also, I think we'd also be foregoing what sounds like a good thing.
It does sound
right?
like a good thing.
And who doesn't want to read a card from the Evolve deck? At least when it sounds like a good thing.
I agree.
Most of them are bad things, but yeah. So okay, I think that's what I'd do here. Like basically, so I'm gonna Voltaic Relay. I guess I'll leave my Spark prepped. I guess it's either that or deal 1 damage to the Nemesis with it. I'd rather just keep it out of my deck right now. Okay, so I'm going to gain 3 pulse tokens. I'll go ahead and spend 1 of them, so I'll take the net 2 to destroy another Flawed Crystal. I've destroyed 4. I think that's all of them. I think I'm done with those for the game. And then I have 2, 4, 5 to spend. So I'll build a bridge. I'll just build it back to aluminium, I guess. And I will also spend 4 pulse tokens to build another bridge. And I think that stuff I was basically, I'll go down to bending beam. That stuff I was basically doing no matter what. So it's still a question of, do I want to now discard 2 of them and have us back to like very close to losing, but we get rid of this? Probably.
I think we get rid of it.
Yeah. Okay, so to discard Brahma's Torment, we get rid of 2 bridge tokens in play, which I guess are probably, maybe for now it's these.
So we only have access to money?
I guess. It was like, it's either that or only have access to some money and Voltaic Relay, but we maybe are good on those, so.
Yeah, I think you're true.
Okay. So that's all my cards done, but I am discarding this and reading Evolve cards 61.
Love that.
I hope so. The air is full of energy, both from your attacks and the power Brahma is using to keep Deathmind at bay. She's able to direct that energy into one large burst, giving you an immediate advantage. The player who discarded Brahma's Torment gains a card that costs 5 or less from any supply pile. That player does not suffer damage from Deathmind for gaining this card. And that's it. Okay, so I'm not close to having my 3 breach for Bending Beam, so I think I lean towards a Refined Luminium. It's going to give you card draw, give me more money to keep doing money things. Yeah, I think I just take a Refined Luminium.
Wow, okay.
As much as I feel like it would feel better to like grab one that there's not a bridge to take advantage of that. I think that's the card.
That's fair.
Okay, I'm going to build myself a clump of money, and I'm going again, aren't I?
Yep.
You want to shuffle these while I take this turn? Okay.
Let's see what happens here. Like, I feel like this is cleaned up in an okay way.
I mean, yeah, there's now basically no Nemesis cards in play other than the Severlink, which, speaking of which, what am I doing? Am I buying another bridge?
You can buy bridges. I think we need to just make sure we don't lose off of that.
Yeah.
Because we just got into these tier 2 cards too, so I'd rather not just get hosed by something that we don't know about.
I think I just keep 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to Voltaic Relay. I think I'll choose myself unless you feel really strongly that you want the pulse tokens or the card destruction.
I mean, I also have a Voltaic Relay.
Okay. So I'll take the net 2 tokens here. At some point, I might be done destroying cards and just start taking 3 tokens, but for now, I'll destroy a crystal. And then I have 1, 2, since I don't have 3 charges, 3, 4, and you can draw a card. 5, and this is cryotherapy, which means I am still not healing myself. That's a good reason to try to prioritize these breaches, but I look at the top card of the deck. It's me again. I don't need a third turn. I don't need a third turn in a row right now. Other than I guess I'm the good one.
Look at this.
What's that?
Can you actually look at this?
Oh, actually, I think. Do we shuffle because we look? That's a good question. I don't know. Let us know in the comments if we can look at an empty, what's technically an empty Nemesis deck during my turn. I don't know if we shuffle in order to look or whether I can't do it. I kind of think maybe I can't do it.
I think you can't do it.
So I'll just reshuffle those and never mind. I'll ignore that. I'll just play the card because I want the 1 ether. Because now I have 5 ether to build a bridge, I think is what I'll do. Let's just get it down, I guess just back down the center. Yeah, we basically just need something to get us back down to the good spells. It's time to get our breaches open and start casting those. Okay, so now we're not that close to losing. And that's my turn. Okay, so you're up.
Hey, okay.
And you did draw that extra card I gave you, right?
I did draw the extra card. I kind of think I sit on these sparks for a moment. I will... Oh, actually, no, I don't want to sit on one of these sparks. I want to start getting these out of my deck. I'm going to launch this one at the Nemesis for 2.
2 damage, first blood. It's down to 78.
Well, I guess technically we'll just do 1, right? Technically better.
Just fire the 1.
Yeah.
And leave the 2 there?
Yeah, leave the 2 there. Then I will Brain Knife to gain a charge, and you can focus your lowest breach.
All right, that's getting very close to me finally having a second breach open.
I will Voltaic Relay to net 2 because I will get rid of a perfectly fine crystal, but just getting rid of it. And then I have $5, and I kind of think man, 5 is tough.
Yeah.
Because I would like a Pyrogeist, but I don't have the money. Another Bending Beam is okay.
Yeah.
And another Breach Communion is okay.
Yeah,
I guess
I don't
another
love
Breach
you.
Communion.
I don't love you taking the damage. Although it is true that once you get down to 4 life, you can just gain 2 back.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to be
Yeah.
firing this sooner than later, I think.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering whether you should fire it now, just because Gloomhaven, Gravehold is at a single-digit health pool, which never feels good. That said, we're in tier 2. I don't really think that tier 2 of the Nemesis deck will do 8 damage out of nowhere to Gravehold.
And I'm fine waiting until I at least...
Yeah, because if you do that, then that frees up buying charges as a way to spend your money, and you could like open that breach and buy a charge is another option to spend 5. But
I don't think I have enough spells to support this. So that actually, I'll take the 2 damage for this then. That kind of...
Oh, for a Breach Communion, okay.
Yeah. I think having this is going to help out.
Okay, I like it.
And that was actually here, so I can put that there. These go there.
Okay, and the next turn is the Nemesis. So, Sever Link triggers, destroying... We need to make our way, like, I don't know. I might not be done buying Refined Luminium, but I think we want to make our way down to the spells, so I will discard that bridge, and Cortex Jailer. Immediately, so it says 4 health, and immediately this minion gains 1 shield token for each bridge token in play. Thankfully, we're in bad shape, and that's only 2.
That's okay, yeah.
Yeah, we got 2 sparks in play, and a Bending Beam. Oh yeah, we have the spells in play to kill this.
We're in controlled bad shape, okay?
Yeah.
This is fine. We're good.
And then the persistent effect is the player with the lowest life suffers 2 damage, which would be me right now.
Yes.
Okay. I would love to get my breaches open and have my card be healing me here.
Oh, did I did not take my 2 damage.
Oh, yeah, you should do that. Oh, which means we're tied, and we
take
could...
it.
Well, it's not happening now. It happens next Nemesis turn, which might be now. It's not, it's me. Okay, so I will definitely spark one of the armor off that jailer, because then you can spark Bending Beam it. Perfect. Okay, so that's good. I was kind of hoping that this would be a pricey power, because I have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 in hand. And one of them is a Refined Luminium to have you draw a card.
Oh, great.
So I could buy charges. I could buy... I don't really want a 3rd Voltaic Relay. 2 seems like plenty. So I could build a bridge. All right, I think I like this. I think I will build a bridge. I'll build a bridge down to Bending Beam. And that was 5 of my 8. I will just open this breach. So now I have 2. Now maybe I will buy some of those spells that we're building the bridges to.
Yeah.
And that's my turn. I guess the other thing I could have done instead of opening this breach, honestly, is silence that jailer in case the Nemesis goes next, just to save 2 damage. But if you take 2 damage, you just heal it. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, 2 damage is...
I'll leave it. Oh, and I'm up. Well, which doesn't really change that math because I don't have a spell in play or anything. Oh boy, 2 Voltaic Relays.
If you fire one at me,
So I think I'll play a Voltaic Relay. I'm not going to destroy a card with it. I will gain 3 pulse tokens. We don't actually even have enough on the table for that because I only punched out 1 punch board that had like 7, and I figured like we're never going to both be at 5.
No, what are the odds?
But anyway, so I go up to 5, but then I will spend 4 of them immediately and build a bridge. So that puts me back down to 1. And let's...
Okay, go to the Pyrogeist.
Okay.
I think the way we've kind of tuned here is, I think higher is better than lower.
The only other option I should consider is, like, I have the money for a Refined Luminium. I kind of want one. Me giving you lots of card draws has always been really good.
Yeah.
I think I do that.
Okay.
And the more card draws means more pulse tokens, and we can just build more bridges.
Sure.
Right? It's win-win-win-win-win.
Yeah. And if I can just keep some Breach Communions in play and we can just get a passive...
Actually, I could build both because I'm realizing I don't have 3 or more charges to get an additional money from the entangled shard. So I probably want to play my crystal so that I have 5 to build a bridge. But I could basically build 2 more bridges this turn or build no more bridges this turn. And it all comes down to how badly I want to destroy this crystal. I don't have very many crystals left in my deck. I've destroyed 5 of my 8, so I don't think that's a priority.
I like your idea of buying the Luminium. And if that lets you
oh, that's what I
crystal,
wanted. That's what I wanted 5 for. That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll play another Voltaic Relay just to gain the 3 pulse tokens. I guess the question is, we want to build a bridge right now, or do we want to keep the number of bridges down?
I'm okay with this.
How
I can't buy the Pyro.
You can't buy the Pyro guys? Okay, so I'll just sit on the 4 pulse tokens. Okay, so I've played those. I'm not destroying a card with either one. And then I have 1, 2, you draw a card.
Oh, maybe I could.
3, 4, 5. Oh, that's true.
No, I can't.
I'll buy a Refined Luminium.
Wait, can you? Oh, you can't relay me, can you?
I could. Because it's a little bit of a waste. You would.
But I want to get rid of this spark.
Okay, sure. Yeah, so I'll give back those 3 tokens.
Crystal. Ooh.
And instead, okay, yeah, I'll Voltaic Relay you. So you will go up to max and then spend 1 to destroy. So you're at 4 pulse tokens and you destroy a card.
Yeah, I'm gonna end up burning the crystal.
Okay. Yeah. And then it's the Nemesis turn. So Severlink counts down. The Jailer is going to do 2 damage to you, putting you at. Does that put you at 4 so you can heal yourself back up?
Sure does.
Beautiful. And Dark Bond. See, when I had that turn a minute ago with 8 money, this is what I was looking for. To discard this, spend $8. Otherwise, unleash twice. The player with the lowest life suffers 4, which is scary. We want to try to keep us both at 6.
Is annoying.
It is your turn.
All right. So I will spark away the shield, and then I will bending beam away the life.
Love it. Jailer is down.
Just murder this Cortex Jailer before it gets to hurt us. I will play a Breach Communion and a Spark, and the Breach Communion will get me another charge, or another pulse. Now, I can Flourishing Decay you, so you can cycle.
Oh, is this money? Yes, I will absolutely cycle that, because then I will have enough to get rid of the Dark Bond, actually.
And I have 5 credits here, so I think I'm going to get a second Bending Beam.
Cool.
And now I can go full on pull out sparks and I'll be good. Because I have 2 bending beams. I think I have 2 breach communions. So I'll be able to start building, I think, a really nice flow of passive pulses.
I like it.
And damage.
I think you're going to get to a point where you can start pumping out like 10 damage a turn, and depending on how many minions we need to kill, maybe start really working towards killing the boss.
Yeah, I think we're set up in a good way.
Okay. Oh, fresh turn order deck. Okay, it'll be fine. At least we've got 4 bridges. We're not close to 20 Gravehold damage or anything, but it would be nice if you can go and heal yourself next.
Oh wait, I wanted to do this.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's your turn now. Yeah. Use your ability before you pass the turn.
Yep. So I will use my ability to regrow. Actually, that's a great name with the ability. I crushed it.
Yeah.
2 Gravehold gains.
Gravehold gains 5.
5 life.
And since you have 4 or less, you gain 2. That's great. That's incredible. I don't think I've ever seen an ability that can heal 7 anything.
Just in one go. So yeah, that puts us in a good spot. And it basically ignored the Cortex Jailer's attack.
Right.
So yeah, I like the tempo we got.
Okay, so I'm hoping that I get a turn before the Nemesis goes twice, because I can clear this Dark Bond. That's the dream. But here's one. Countdown, and there's the Humming Hive. 2 shields and 7 damage. Well, that is one that is the perfect number for my Ice Bolt. We will see.
And I can pop shields off of it pretty quick.
But if I'm spending money to get rid of Dark Bond, I'm not close to buying charges. So we'll see how that develops. But that's its turn. Okay, so hopefully it doesn't go again. Good. Okay, so I have Refined Luminium. You draw a card.
Oh, alrighty.
That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can look at the top card of the turn order deck. It's you. Probably leave you there.
Leave me there.
So I have the opportunity cost, or the alternative is I could silence the Humming Hive, which would also be pretty good, but I think getting rid of the Dark Bond is just unleash twice and 4 damage. Yeah, so I'll spend all 8 clearing the Dark Bond.
I can summon silence the Humming Hive.
Oh, okay, perfect. All right, so that's all my money. That's my turn then.
That's great. Yeah, getting rid of the Dark Bond was huge there.
And it's you, as we know.
We will launch both of these into the Humming Hive and just pop those shields away.
Okay, so yeah, so you're not spending the pulse because there's no reason to.
Nope. Oh, it does
get extra damage, though. Right? Right.
Yeah, Because it didn't evolve. No. So that's its things. Okay, cool. So I have a Bending Beam I'll put on Breach 3. I have a Breach Communion I'll put on Breach 4.
That's enough. If you go again, that's enough to kill the Humming Hive.
I'll Brain Knife you.
Ooh,
So
thanks.
you can...
Focus my 3 breach.
Yep, and I gain a charge. Now, I have a Voltaic Relay. Would you like it?
Not particularly. I have 2 Voltaic Relays.
Would you like a Voltaic Relay to get rid of Voltaic Relay?
That's interesting. Because you don't want it. I guess so, because you're also wasting the pulse tokens, unless you spend 4 first.
I can just spend the pulse tokens.
Yeah, why don't you just spend the pulse tokens and then
Because I can gain another
take them back
one
yourself. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'll spend 4 pulse tokens to build a bridge, and I will also then use my Communion to gain another.
Should we build it to Pyrogeist?
I think so. I think we're about there.
Now that we have at least 1 4 breach open.
Then I'll play the Voltaic Relay myself, and I won't burn a card just to give me 5.
Cool.
And I will silence the Humming Hive.
Cool.
And with my final 2, I will just buy myself a charge.
That was an excellent turn. And then it's a Nemesis. So, Sever Link. Maybe we're focusing on spells now, so we let the Luminium go. And this goes back up to power 3. Humming Hive Silence wears off. And marked. Oh, right. Yeah, I always forget this is coming. Unleash twice and Leaf suffers 3 damage. That's you.
All right. Ow.
Okay, well, heal back up soon, please.
Yep.
Okay, next is me. So yeah, I have 2 Voltaic Relays. I'm probably not quite to where I'm going to use one to destroy the other, but I might soon. For now, I will spend 1 to gain 4 pulse tokens, and I think I'll just go ahead and spend them and build a bridge. I don't know. I don't want to get us to get punished for having too many bridges, but we only have 4.
If you use one on me, I will get rid of a spark.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can have it.
Yeah.
So never mind. Then I'm not.
Well, you have 2 in your hand too.
Yeah, but I think I also want to get rid of a crystal.
Oh, copy that.
Yeah. So, but that's fine. I'll give 1 to you.
Okay.
So you.
Unfortunately, it's gonna not get me anything, but it will.
No pulse tokens. Getting rid of a spark is
Gets
good.
rid of a spark.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'll play my other one and get rid of a crystal, and then just 2 refined luminiums. So just 4, and you draw 2 cards, which is pretty good.
Okay.
Looking at the options there, I think I just want 2 charges. I think I might want my ability once or so more this game. Okay. And you are up.
I think I just nuked the Humming Hive, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so...
Unless you're silencing it this turn, otherwise I think kill it.
I can silence it, but I think I want more damage spells, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm with you. Okay.
So I'll just...
Kill it?
Kill it?
Speaking of keeping things from evolving, that Humming Hive has been a hive for a while.
Yeah.
Instead of a queen, or what do we think that'll become? I don't know.
That's a good point.
What does a hive full of insects evolve into?
It's gonna be a queen.
Or maybe just like a swarm. Yeah.
It'll be a swarm. I'll prep the Spark and a Bending Beam. And you can cycle a card. I have my Decay. Oh, and I gained a charge, so I don't get the benefit from that. But
yeah, I just have a Spark. I will cycle it. Thank you.
I have $5. You know what? I'm gonna get Aluminium for you.
Nice.
I
love
want
that.
a Pyrogeist, and I keep being $1 short. So this is what's gonna fix.
So you're buying aluminium for you.
No. It's for you. I want you to have more cards in your hand because it's been so nice for me.
The number of like 6 and 7 card turns you've had is like just about every turn has been a bigger than usual hand. It's been very powerful.
Should I build a bridge? Or are you okay with this?
I'm okay.
This is the only thing I think you would want if you wanted to get a Communion, because you've had the space. And I get these back.
Yeah, and you don't have a Communion in play. I think go ahead and spend them.
Okay, so let's
do it. I might end up doing that. We'll see. We'll see if it's my turn next. If it is, I will have 10 money. That's my whole deck is just gems at this point. So I really need some spells.
Yeah.
But it's you next.
All right. Well, I have spells. I don't need to send it to launch it though. So I think I don't.
Okay.
I don't think there's a reason.
Do you have more spells to prep?
I just have 1.
maybe at least fire the spark then. So I think you want to use the +1 damage as many times as you can.
Sure,
Yeah.
I'll do 2 damage to the Nemesis.
77
I'll
left.
play a Breach Communion to prep and gain a pulse. I'll Brain Knife to gain a charge, and you can focus your lowest breach.
Love that. Because I was actually just looking at just paying to open that.
Do you want a Voltaic Relay, or should I just gain the pulse tokens?
I've got a crystal that I'd actually be fine to destroy, so sure, I'll take it.
Yeah, the only alternative is
Oh, but if you take it, you can amp your Breach Communion. I think that's worth it. I think you should take it.
okay. That's
I'm done. This is like literally my last or second to last crystal. It's not like I have a very slim deck, so I'm not hurting.
And now I have 5 more Buckaroos, so I think this is a perfect slot for another Bending Beam.
Yeah, I like it.
And that's me.
Okay, nice. I'm up. All right, like I said, I just have 2, 4, 5, 6, and you draw a card. 7, 8, 9, because I have 3 charges. 10 money. So at this point, I think I will open my Breach 3. Now that my Breach 3, so that's 2. That cost me 3. I have 7 left. Then I'll buy a Bending Beam, because now I have a Breach 3, and it's time to maybe have some spells in my deck. And that leaves me with 2. I'll buy a charge.
That's a lot of money.
It was a lot of money. It was a lot of money. It was one of the bigger money turns I've ever had in Aeon's End.
Yeah.
And I'm not mad about it. But it is time to have some spells in my deck now that my breaches are finally open.
Yeah.
Me again. I was kind of ready for a Nemesis turn to actually like see what's coming our way. Well, I can make sure one's next with cryotherapy. I'm not just making sure I'm not opening. Oh no, I have 3 more breaches open. Great. The cryotherapy heals me.
Yeah.
And
I want to go. I would really like to go too, because I think I can heal. Oh man, that's tough.
I kind of wanted this ASAP so that
that's
we
fine.
know
Do it up.
what we're dealing with.
I think that's right. I'm projecting that I would also
because if I bottom this and you are next, then suddenly the Nemesis is taking 2, maybe more turns in a row, which is scary. Okay, I'll leave it on top. I gained my life. Okay, so that was 1. I have a Voltaic Relay. Why don't I? Yeah, this is fine. I'm going to destroy. So I will take a net 2. All right, I'm just gonna need. I'll take a charge. I'll take a power token for now, but apparently I need to punch out that second punch board. Okay, so I have 4 pulse tokens. I gained net 2 there to destroy this crystal, and then I have 2 refined luminiums. So why don't you draw 2 more cards?
Oh, gross. Okay.
And I have 5 total. We can't buy this last Bending Beam, but a Breach Communion seems pretty okay here.
Yep.
I don't think I want to build a bridge, right?
No.
I think we're risking getting punished for having too many of them, so. Okay, how am I ordering these? I think that's, let me just do that. Okay, next turn is the Nemesis. So, discard a bridge for us, Severlink goes off.
I think this one.
Yeah, that stack's almost empty anyway.
Yeah.
And then Eradicate, unleash twice, and Frosty discards, that's right, this is the one that I have my name written on, discards their 3 most expensive cards in hand. This is probably all those spells I finally bought. 3 most expensive will be a Bending Beam, a Voltaic Relay, and a Soothing Torpor. So that really neutered a turn.
Just spell.
Oh, no, cards.
Oh, cards.
Yep.
Oh, my bad.
Yep. I don't think I have to discard them in expense order, so there we go. Well, It's probably time to clump my Voltaic Relays to use one to destroy the other. All right, so I'll do that. Okay.
Yeah, just because our deck is so thin.
You are up.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Okay.
that worked out.
I'm going to launch all of
Hell
this
yeah.
into the Death Mine. So it's going to be 5. I'm going to spend the charges here. So this is going to do 6. So 11.
11 is great. From 77 to 66, that feels great.
And now I have a bunch of stuff. So we will prep a spark. Or I guess we'll prep the spark over here. We will prep the Communion over there. We'll prep a Bending Beam over there. I'll use my Breach Communion to get another token. You can draw a card.
Thanks, I need it.
You can cycle a card with a Decay.
Yeah, Spark.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bucks. I really want the Pyrogeist, but I think I need to do this. So I'm going to spend 6 to gain 3 charges. And
Okay,
then
yeah, because you heal yourself, that's really good. And to heal Gravefold back up to 18, that's starting to feel nice and cozy again.
Yeah, and now I also have some money.
And here's your 2 life.
Oh, thank you very much for that. And I draw back up to 5, and that's me.
Okay, and the last turn will be the Nemesis. So Severlink goes off again. We do have to lose, I guess, our Pyrogeist bridge.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
And Thoughtful Sacrifice. To discard this, discard 2 bridge tokens. Otherwise, in Power 2, Gravefold suffers 8 damage, which would maybe be fine. I don't know. We can think about it as we go. We'll see who's next.
Yeah. I'm almost at the point where I don't think I need to buy... Like, if I can't buy Pyrogeist, I just buy charges. It's kind of the...
Yeah.
If that's how my flow is right now.
That makes sense. Or you could buy bridges if it comes to it.
Right.
Because right now, losing 2 bridges would mean that we are a card that says Unleash twice away from losing. So that would be bad.
Right.
But Gravefold suffering 8 damage is like not that bad. So not great, but with you potentially able to keep healing Gravefold, yeah, we maybe just let that go. It's me. So I still have my small hand, but you gave me some card draws. So I have enough charges to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you draw a card. 6, 7. It's pretty good. Can't buy a Bending Beam. Yeah, I also kind of... I should probably just build a bridge, I guess, to one of those spells. I have 7, so I'll spend 5 on a bridge to Pyrogeist, and 2 on a charge.
Yeah, makes sense.
And you drew that card, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. Nemesis is up, so power, and Gathering Storm. To discard, spend 8. Otherwise, power 2, unleash. If there are 2 Nemesis turn order cards in the discard pile, any player suffers 4 damage. Otherwise, evolve. Neither of those outcomes are great, so hopefully we can buy out of that.
That's going to be you, Mr. Warbucks.
Well, you are up.
I'm the damage guy.
And my hand doesn't get me there currently.
I'm just going to send the Bending Beam at Deathmind.
Okay, for 5.
Oh, I see. No, I'll also send the Breach Communion, I think.
Yeah, are you spending the pulses?
Yeah, I will.
Okay, so that's another 6.
Yep.
It's down to 55. Yeah, you're cranking out 11 damage a turn right now. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll prep a Bending Beam there. I have a Voltaic Relay. I'll just spend on myself to get 3 tokens.
Nice.
I have a Brain Knife for charge, and you can focus your breach.
Thank you. Eventually that breach will be open.
And now I just have $4 because I don't have any charges. So I think I just buy... I mean, the next card will be a free charge, but I don't want a Voltaic Relay. I don't think I want another shard, so I think I just buy 2 charges.
Makes sense.
And that's me.
Cool. Next is you.
3, 4. We'll launch a Bending Beam at it. Another 5 damage.
Sweet. Okay. So we should probably slow down and double check that we don't want to clear this because we have.
I'm doing that.
We both have 4 pulse tokens, so we could build bridges pretty easily.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually get another pulse token. Well, I'll spend the 4.
So you're gonna
bridge.
Okay, so you're building a bridge.
Or we'll do the 2. We'll lose the 2 first, and then.
Okay, so basically losing these 2 and then building that one back.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. And Thoughtful Sacrifice is gone.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think it's worth a little bit of effort building bridges to save 8 Gravefold damage.
Would you like to cycle?
No.
Would you like a card first and then cycle?
Actually, let me glance at the top of my deck. It's a Voltaic Relay. Fuck that thing. A card first. So I know I clumped those, so my top 2 cards are Voltaic Relays. I mean, I guess I'll take... I'll take the card draw, I guess, but now that can't... Well, I have a crystal in hand I can destroy. Okay, so I drew the card from Aluminium. I don't think I want to cycle my Breach Communion. I think I'd rather just get the damage out.
And I have $5, so I think I'll just charge more, unless you think we want to bridge.
That's fine. I can spend my 4 pulse tokens on a bridge.
Okay, so I'll get 2 cycles.
Cool.
2 charges, excuse me.
Right. And then Nemesis. So countdown. And Brainwave. If there are 4 or more bridge tokens in play, unleash 4 times. Otherwise, any player suffers 5 damage. Wow, both outcomes terrible. We're doing the damage. So that's me, because you would be defeated. So I'll take 5.
Yeah.
Or brutal. We want to close this out. These cards are rough.
Wow, yeah, that's rough.
Yeah. Okay, but next turn is me. Just so hang on. When Gathering Storm goes off, there's going to be 1 Nemesis card in the discard pile, so it will not damage us. It will unleash and then evolve. Okay. So.
Which will be a new card.
Yeah, which probably won't, since power cards don't generally just go to the discard pile, and so it just matters for next game. So I guess that's fine. Like, I can't really do anything about it anyway.
I don't think I have a way to get that many dollars in my hand.
I was just trying to make sure it wasn't going to like defeat a player.
Sure.
By doing 4 damage to someone. I guess you have 5 anyway in the worst case scenario, but it will evolve. So be it. We get to see more content. You know, silver lining.
Exactly.
Okay, so I'll prep a Breach Communion. I will gain a pulse from it, and then I think I'll go ahead and spend 4 since I have 5 of them to build a bridge to Pyrogeist. Then we'll take Relay, will gain me 3 pulse tokens, and I'll spend 1. So
could you use it on me?
But I have a crystal I want to destroy. You have a lot of shit in your hand. Okay, fine. I'll use it on you.
Thanks.
Fine.
So I will gain 3 and get rid of a crystal.
Okay. And then I have 2, 4. You draw 2 cards.
Oh, okay.
5, I heal for 1 with cryotherapy, and there's no turn order deck for me to look at. 6. I will eventually get my 4 breach open, right? Do I buy a Pyrogeist while I can? Probably. I just need more spells.
Yeah,
I have all these bridges and no
Pyrogeist.
spells. Yeah. Okay. That is my turn. Yeah, the one annoying thing about playing the what's it called? Voltaic Relay on you. Oh, which should be in my discard pile. There it is. Is that I don't have the pulses to spend to amp Breach Communion damage.
But I have one for you.
Oh, well
And
then.
now you gave it for me for my Breach Communion.
You're right.
So this actually is going to help us way more.
Best play all around. You're right. Why was I reluctant? Okay.
And then I can swap this out with a new one in here, which I'll then have
And gain a pulse
more.
token from it. Yeah. Okay. The new turn is
I'd love to go.
me. Okay. So I don't have the pulse tokens, but that's okay. I can leave it in play and gain a pulse token. Because, yeah, I don't think I'm going to use it for 2 damage at this point. I think I will just take the pulse token in my main phase. Yeah. And let's see. I have a Bending Beam to prep and a Spark to prep, I guess.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah. And then I have plenty of charges. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to spend. And I have a Voltaic Relay.
I can pitch another crystal.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Okay.
Okay. So you only can gain 2. You keep 1, but destroy that. Yeah, sure. And I have 5 to spend. I could build a bridge. I think that's kind of all. I'm 1 charge away from being fully charged, so I could also buy a charge, but like it's not. You know what I'll do? I bought a Pyrogeist, right? Earlier? Yeah. I'll focus my 4 breach.
I like that.
Sometimes you just gotta pay. You gotta do it the old-fashioned way.
I like that.
All right, the next turn is me again. Oh boy.
Terrible.
Okay.
That's the worst outcome.
Yep. But I will launch a bunch of damage for my first time this game.
True.
So it's 5 for the Bending Beam, and I'll spend 2 pulse tokens to do 5 from Breach Communion. So 10 total?
10 total, down to 40.
Hey, look at me, I helped.
You helped.
Well, I've been helping, just not helping against that dial specifically.
Yeah.
Okay, I have, wow. Well, look forward to a big turn because Refined Luminium.
God. Okay.
Yep. So that is 6. There's no minion to summon, so that is 7, 8. So I will clear the Gathering Storm.
Yep.
Look,
yes.
it worked.
Yep.
It worked. I didn't actually realize until the moment I said it, like that I could do that.
Take it back. This is great.
The one other thing I could have done was open my 4 breach for Pyrogeist, but I think it's better to just clear that. So I'll prep Pyrogeist in my 1 breach, and that's going to do 1 damage since it's not amped. But hey, well, it's something.
That's fine.
Let me just discard these like so.
I want to go. I want to go.
You can't.
And there.
Nemesis severs a link.
We'll just lose this Pyrogeist. This is unobtainable for me.
Oh boy, a maddening specter. Immediately, if this is chapter 4 or higher, evolve. Oh wow, we're on chapter 6, so this sat there for a little while without it. It's in tier 3, so we weren't drawing it. Okay.
Right. And 2 shields and 7 life is what it's going to be?
Yes, 2 shields, 7 life, and you are reading us evolve card 14. Here you go.
The Spectre is learned from watching your battles, adapting its body and skills in ways to better deflect your attacks, turning it into an even greater threat. Banish Maddening Spectre, place card E15 into play with the same number of life and shield tokens. On it, yep, do not resolve this minion's persistent effect, do not read any more cards.
That is the maddening Eidolon. So it's still, in the future, it will have 4 shield tokens and 7 life. In the late game, 4 shield is really annoying.
Yeah.
Although Pyrogeist sure helps with that. And then Persistent just unleashed twice, so which is actually the same as the Spectre. So it just gained 2 armor. That's actually all that happened there. It's not terrible.
Unleashing is kind of fine with our...
If we can keep up with the bridges, we could maybe just leave this in play. Yeah. I haven't drawn my new hand yet, huh? Okay. And, Nemesis again. So, Sever Link, Unleash twice. So, Sever another Link. We actually, at least the Nemesis isn't going again, but we need to build some more bridges.
Yeah, we do.
And wait, we haven't drawn a new card. Oh boy, Demolish, Unleash 3 times. That's going to be basically another bridge gone. We have to build more bridges. That's terrifying. Gravehold suffers 2 damage, that's fine, from 18 to 16, and any player destroys 3 cards in hand. I'm okay to do that.
Okay. I'll let you take it.
I have a Crystal in hand, so gladly destroy. I have a Voltaic Relay in hand that at this point I can destroy, and I think an Entangled Shard because I think the Torporine being able to silence something like that.
It's good.
Probably good.
Yep.
All right. Okay. Definitely your turn at least twice. Here you go.
I will launch these 2. So I will do 6, 11, 12 damage.
Okay, it's at 27. We are getting close.
Hang on.
How many cards are left in its deck, by the way? Also, there's 4 cards left in its deck. But these are so bad that I would still rather push to kill.
Yeah, that's fine. I think with the amount of damage I'm outputting, we can do a lot.
Yeah, and you're going at least 1 more time in a row here. So there's another million damage.
Breach.
Yep.
I'll use the Breach's effect to give me another pulse. I will not do that yet. I'll Voltaic Relay to gain 3.
Smart.
And then I'll spend 4
to build a bridge.
to build a bridge.
Beautiful. I think we just want to keep going back down to the spells, I guess.
Then I'll gain 1 for my Breach Communion. I will Brain Knife you to gain a charge.
Thanks. I'm going to open this breach and the game will be over.
Yep.
But so be it.
I'll silence the Eidolon.
Nice.
And
if it goes before me, I can silence it again. That's pretty good.
I have 5 Buckaroos, which I think will be spent to build another bridge.
Yep, I love that.
Did you build this?
Yeah. Or no, that's where I put it when you spent your 4 pulses, because I assumed that's what we wanted to do, but...
I'm going over here.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. It's your turn.
Great.
Are you firing and spending pulse tokens? Another 11?
Well, let me see what my hand is really quick. I'm definitely firing the Bending Beam. Mm-hmm. Yes, I am.
Cool, it's down to 16.
Fire! And then we'll load a Bending Beam. We'll load a Breach Communion.
Hell yeah. How many? 16. And you have 11 in play now.
I guess.
I think you probably do prep the Bending Beam, because now you do 13, my Pyrogeist can end it. If the turn order lands that way.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Then I'll do this to gain me a pulse. Ooh, I'm not gonna...
Oh, you would need the pulses to do 13. Otherwise you're doing 10, but...
I do.
So be it, I guess.
I don't really have a solution for that. I think I'll spend this to gain Gravehold 5 life.
Oh, okay. And are you low enough to heal yourself?
I'm not.
Oh, you're just
I'm
just covering our ass?
Yeah, because I have Flourishing Decay, so it'll get me a free one.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Okay. I don't have a spell to cycle.
Can draw a card.
I will draw a card. Thank you.
So now with my 3 Buckaroos, I will just buy myself another charge.
Okay. Fresh and likely final turn order. I hope.
Hope. Yeah, I can't kill it.
So it feels like we're kind of crushing this. So unless we see unless we have a heartbreak like last time.
Yeah.
And last time I didn't feel like we were crushing it. I felt like we saw, the way I would put it is like we saw a way to victory.
Right. Yeah.
Right?
There was a path that we could take.
It's not like victory was stolen from our sure grasp, which is how it would feel here if we lose, I think. Last time it was more like, oh, that off chance that we won didn't pan out. So I will be surprised if we don't win, but I have been surprised before. It is you.
Okay, so we'll launch everything, right?
I think so, yeah, especially if you have more spells to prep.
This is 8, or sorry, no, this is 7, so we'll at least do this.
Okay, so it's at 9.
9, so
I have 3 on the table.
So I will not launch that.
Okay, because Breach Communion, then if you amp it next time, that's better.
Yeah, well, I at least have this. Sadly, I don't have a ton more. But I will take the extra from that. I will Voltaic Union to get 3 more. I still can't soothe any of that. I'll Brain Knife you.
Thanks. My 4 Breach is open.
Yeah.
Just in time.
Nick of time. And with my other $4, I will buy this.
Sure, yeah. You built the bridge to it.
Yep.
Okay, next turn is you.
2, 3, 4, 5. Me again, huh? 4 times in a row.
Yeah. I've had it happen a couple times this campaign. I think this is your first time, right? With the quad turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only 7 damage. Can't quite do it.
It's at 2 though, and my Pyrogeist will end it. So as long as I go.
Damage. And then a bunch of stuff. We can get that. We can get that.
Yep.
We can get a new charge or pulse thing. You can draw a card.
Sure.
And then you can cycle if you want.
I don't think I'll cycle this Bending Beam.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will just use that to gain 3 more charges.
Sure. Okay. And sit on them?
Yeah.
Probably? Yeah. Okay. Next is the Nemesis. So we just take a power off Severlink, the silence off the Eidolon, and Flash of Decay. Power 2, unleash twice. The player with the most expensive prep spell destroys it if that costs 4 or less, or no spells destroyed evolve. So if it was going to be a longer term game, I could leave Pyrogeist in play to cover that, but I think before that goes off, we will win, although it is a Nemesis turn. So we take a token off Severlink. We unleash twice, so we take 2 tokens off, leaving it at 2 and destroy a bridge. Flash of Decay counts down. Sacrifice. Unleash 4 times, or Gravehold suffers 4 damage and any player suffers 4 damage. Well, unleash 4 times would be actually, I guess would be fine. We'd be down to 1 bridge, but the Nemesis is out of the turn order. But also you've done so much healing that you could take the 4 and Gravehold could take the 4. That feels safer to me.
That's fair. You know what?
Just in case something happens that we miss.
Yep, I'm okay with that.
All right. And, but then it's my turn, and I think as much as it would be satisfying to take out the Eidolon by pinging its shield twice and using my Ice Bolt 1 more time, I probably want to just kill the Deathmind, right? Should I kill the Deathmind?
I think we'll just kill it.
I'll do the Pyrogeist deals 1 damage, then 2. I'll deal the 1 to the Eidolon.
Hey.
And then 2
There we go. Okay.
to the Deathmind.
That's a good medium.
We did it!
We did it!
But that, it's been a couple chapters since we won on the first try, so I feel very accomplished.
This was great.
That was
like
great.
that.
That was a fun one. I liked that. I've never seen it use the supply in that way, and yeah, that was really cool. Nice. Let's see what happens.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you've got the Legacy deck, right?
I do. No. Oh, yes, I do. Read the front of L29. Read L40 after your first game.
All right, give it to us.
If you lost your first game versus Deathmind, fight it again. If
we didn't.
You won, read the back of this card. If you lost 2 games, read the front of L41. So we read the back
we
of
won,
this card.
baby. Some victory text for once.
Yeah. It's been a while.
It has. We're due.
Yeah. Together, you and your fellow Breach mages have gained the upper hand against the Deathmind. You can see Brahma in your mind's eye, glowing with a soft yellow light, filling you with hope. As you advance on the creature, you feel the cloud leave your memories. Deathmind shrieks, panicked as your force overwhelms it, destroying its mind from the inside, leaving nothing but an empty shell. As Brahma closes the breach, you watch for interference from Zaxos. When the breach is closed, you collect the ore needed for Malistar's new equipment. Read the back of L41. The back of L41.
Skipping all the defeat text. That's good.
Feels good.
Yeah.
It takes time to transport the ore back to New Gravehold, and even more for Malistar to imbue his new equipment with the ore's raw power. While Malistar works, the threat of Maelstrom's return becomes imminent. It has pushed its way out of the rubble and now moves towards your camp, ready to crush your new settlement just as it did Gravehold. Hopefully the abilities and powers you've gained during your time on the surface have prepared you for this final conflict. You know you have done everything you could to prepare for this last battle, but you are full of doubt. You can only hope you are ready. Open Insight 12.
Final battle, huh? Okay.
Final battle.
Insight 12.
We're there. We've made it. We've come a long way.
We sure have. Okay, but we know that at the end of chapter 6, because it's been in front of us this whole time, we get one more upgrade to our character, or downgrade, I guess. We get a sticker.
Oh, that would be so wild. It's like there's a downside.
Like you start with 6 life instead of 10, or
this equipment cursed.
No, this says second equipment and gives us stickers for a second piece of equipment. Like, oh, I get to basically. Before I upgraded the glowing ice, like frostness of my staff, now I can upgrade my lantern. I think we can just go ahead and take that.
I get glasses.
You do get glasses. That's wild.
Sweet. It's also the smallest sticker in existence.
Yeah, I guess it would be. While you do that, who doesn't love some on-camera logistics? Should we keep this quick? Do you need to run?
Kind of.
Okay, so we'll we'll do the supply changes and stuff between games and talk about it next time, just to keep it tight. So yeah, and we can do the same with this equipment. It looks like it works exactly like the last time we got equipment. We will get to name it and gain a new ability, something like when you destroy a card, gain a charge. Sparks, you cast, deal 1 additional damage. These seem good.
Oh wow, that's really good.
Your maximum life is increased by 5 at the start of the game. Gain 5 life. This is some powerful shit.
Yeah, that's
which
really
tells me chapter 7 is going to be brutal.
Yeah, I don't think it's just going to be the 90 health or whatever. Like the hive mind is most of that, and all of this other stuff, which was way worse than that.
Right.
With Maelstrom.
Right.
So. I'm expecting that to be quite difficult.
Mm-hmm. Want to take a look at the back of that card, just make sure there's nothing else that we should do now, because the supply and stuff we can do and announce on video 7.
Yeah, so choose a second equipment and place a thing, choose a name for your equipment, read the back of this card. Reveal the rest of Stop 6 deck. These are your supply upgrades. Upgrade the supply using these cards. Banish all of the Nemesis cards labeled Deathmind, the Deathmind Nemesis mat, and the bridge tokens. Read the front of L43 when you are ready to start Chapter 7.
Okay, yeah, so in interest of time, we can save the supply and choosing our equipment for later, and we'll let you know on the next video what we did, and I think we can call that a game.
Awesome.
We did it. I feel great. Yeah.
I'm feeling real confident walking into this final battle with Maelstrom. So, I mean, it got rough in the middle, but I think we've kind of like gained our footing, and we feel comfortable with our new powers and our characters. Mm-hmm. So I'm feeling pretty good about whatever Maelstrom can bring.
We got a real flow there, which is kind of how I've been building. Like I played support and you played DPS, and it worked great, right? Yeah. I think that's our plan going forward, probably. And hey, next time we'll be able to buy whatever cards we want, I assume. no more building bridges.
One can only hope. Well, we banished the tokens, so that makes me feel good at least.
Oh, did it say to banish the tokens?
Oh yeah, these are gone.
That is good. Yeah, I assume that they're specific to this, but I don't know if the next boss will have something else that,
Banish, no, just
probably not. I'm sure in the sake of like variety of design, I'm sure it will do something entirely different, but.
Does that mean we don't have to care about evolve cards anymore?
It might. Chapter 7. The thing is, and I've said this to you off camera, but this is a legacy game, and legacy games love to put things under the tray. And I have not looked under the tray.
All right.
So I'm not, I would call myself like 40% confident that chapter 7 is the actual final chapter, because too many legacy games have done the bonus chapter under the tray.
That's fair. I was
We
just
will see.
really hoping we could ignore the totally okay tremors underneath Gravehold and that it wouldn't ever be a problem.
It might not. And it also might be you only play that if you win or do some extra special objective or something. Like, I don't know how you unlock what's under the tray, or maybe there's nothing down there.
It could all be a psyop.
I think I played enough Legacy games that I would be more surprised if there's nothing under the tray.
True.
So we'll see. All right, we're gonna get out of here. Thank you for watching. Hit the buttons under the video if you haven't. We appreciate it. And until next time, be optimal.